Hello everybody, good morning, good day. Today at the last day of 2024, let us learn or recap something. What is the topic? It is called half note or semitone. Full note or tone. Same thing. What is a half note and semitone? Same. Full note and tone, same. Well, how do we understand it? Forget music. Suppose three persons are standing in a queue. Aaron, me, Adrita. So I am standing in middle. So for me, the immediate next person is Adrita. And for me, the immediate next person standing behind is Aaron. So Adrita is standing a semitone or half note away. Aaron is standing a semitone or half note back. For me, who is a semitone? She is a semitone who is standing just after me or just before me. Now in music, how do we understand it? So for keyboard students, it's very easy that they can see the white and black keys. Let me take an example. Suppose I am hitting a white note, which is C. Now what would be the semitone? Immediate next note, which is C sharp. And what is the semitone which is standing behind C is B. So anything immediate next, black or white, is a semitone. Right? Correct? Now take an example of violin. Now, suppose most of us are playing a very common note called D0, then D1, and we play D2. So instead of playing D2, if I am playing a note D2 close to D1, which is small D2, it is actually a semitone. So D1, small D2, semitone. But what is the semitone back? So what is the note before D1? Is it D0? No, it is not D0. The note between D0 and D1 is what? Small D1. So this is how semitone is understood for violin student. D1 small d2 semitone, small d2 capital D2 semitone, D2 D3. There you can see your fingers are very close to each other. It's a semitone. Fine, clear, any doubt? I don't think it will be. Now let us understand what is a tone. Tone is next to next. Now Aaron is seeing me in front of him. So whom Aaron is seeing next to next? It is Adrita. So Adrita is standing two semitones away from Aaron. First semitone is me, next semitone is Adrita. So two semitones added together is a tone. So from Aaron to Adrita, the distance is tone. Even for Adrita, if she is looking back, the distance is tone. Let us take an example from the keyboard. Okay, hit a key, white key, D. What is the next to next note? E. Distance is tone. And if we go back, previous to previous note, what is that? C. Now for D, the tone is E. The tone back is C. If we go from E a tone up next to next, the note is F sharp. If we go a tone back from E, it is D. So immediate next is a semitone, next to next is a tone. Immediate previous is semitone, previous to previous is tone. Is it clear? I think. Now for violin students, how can you understand? Okay. First of all, let us play a note called D0. You remember I told there is a note between D0 and D1 which is small d1. So D1 is actually next from D0. That's why D0 and D1 distance is tone. Now, if we are seeing how we can calculate tone from another pair of notes, it is D1 and D2. So D2 is a tone away from D1. D1 is a tone away from, D2 is a tone up from D1 and D1 is a tone away from D2. Remember, if two notes are very closed, if two fingers are very closed, that means they are a semitone away from each other. If two fingers are at a distance, they are at a tone away from each other. Now, what you should do, take any piece you play or you know how to play, read the score and check between any two pair of notes, one pair of notes or two pairs of notes, what is the distance, a tone or semitone? Then you will understand what we learned today. Thank you very much, guys.